All right, this is 2.1 notes. This is part 4. And I'm just going to come back and look at this example of this word problem. So we have a local newspaper as a daily production cost. And they found out that there's an equation for that. The production cost, C equals 55,000 minus 108x plus 0.06x squared. C is a total cost in dollars, so that's going to be our Y value. And X is the number of newspapers printed. If we look at that on a graph, it would look something like this. Number of newspapers, and this is costs. And it wants to know how many newspapers should be printed to yield the minimum cost. What is the minimum cost? You'll notice that this is a quadratic, so it's a parabola. And the parabola is going to look something like this. It's going to be opening up because it's positive. Okay? And this value right here, that's going to be our minimum cost. That's going to be the number of newspapers. How many newspapers should we yield to get the minimum cost? So this is our H and our K. So the H represents the X values, which is our minimum cost, or the number of, it's the number of newspapers, how many newspapers. And then the minimum cost is going to be our K. So in essence, for this, what this question is asking us to do is take this equation and find the vertex. I'm going to rewrite the equation so it's in the correct order, which is 0.06x squared. Writing too fast here. 108x and then plus 55,000. So first line of business is to find that H, and we do that using our formula x equals negative b over 2a. This is the equation to find this. It's basically to find our axis of symmetry, and our axis of symmetry is x equals h. So that'll give us our h value. So I come over here, I take negative 108, because that's my b, over 2 times my a, which is 0.06. And I plug that into my calculator, or you can do longhand if you want, and I find out that's 900 newspapers. So this is 900 here. Now I want to know what the minimum cost is. To do that, I'm going to just take my x value here, and I'm going to plug it into my equation and solve for the equation. So it's going to be the cost equals 0.06 times 900 squared minus 108 times 900. Those are all my x values, right? This is x equals 900 plus 55,000. And again, plug that into my calculator, and I find out that that is $6,400. So that's my minimum cost. All right, take care.